Okay, so first I'm going to apply my primer. And the reason you want to use a primer is because it's going to keep your eyeshadows on a lot longer. And in some cases it's going to make them more vibrant, but I'm going to be putting on something else that's going to help with that. So just taking our ring finger because it's the most gentle and patting that all over the lid, being extra careful in the crease because that's where you definitely want the product. So then I'm taking my NYX Jumbo eye pencil in Milk, and I'm just going to draw a couple of lines across my eyelid, and then using my finger I'm going to blend it out, but I'm going to keep it mostly just on the actual lid. I'm not going to go too far into the crease. Right, so first I'm taking my Sigma E25 brush and my Stila In The Know palette, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to go into this shade here called Desert. I'm just going to get that on the tip of the brush and blend it into the crease just to give us kind of a barrier transition color. Then I'm taking my highlight brush from EcoTools into this white color called Air and applying that right underneath my eyebrow. It's not going to add too much, it's just going to make it look a little bit more finished. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box. It looks like this. And I'm going to be using this color right here called Fishnet and this color right here called Peace. So on an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So first I'm taking Fishnet and I'm tapping off the brush so that I don't have too much fallout. And I'm just going to press that in. And I'm starting in the inner corner, but I'm not going past the tear duct. A little more. We're just going to build this up and take it in almost halfway. It's okay if you get a little bit over, but just don't go too crazy. I'm taking it just up to the crease. So then I'm taking a second e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. You could use the same brush, just make sure you clean it off a bit first because you don't want to transfer too much of the same color. And I'm going into Peace and I'm tapping that on the outer corner this time. And you don't want to go too far outside where your lashes end. That's where you're going to end the color. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Now you're just going to take a clean brush. I'm just taking my Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm just going to start going back and forth over the line between where they sit, up and down a bit, back and forth a bit, just to kind of blend them in together. Now you are going to lose a little bit of intensity doing this, but you can always just build it back up and blend it again. But you want these to be really nicely blended together. Okay. So I caught up my other eye, And now I'm going to take the brush and kind of clean it off a bit with just a Kleenex. It doesn't really matter what brand. And I'm going into the blue, and I'm going to put that under my lashes. I'm not going to make too thick of a line. I just want a little bit of color down there. And I'm going to, of course, connect it with the end of my top lid. Okay, so once you've got that, I'm going to switch over to my pink, or pinkish purple, and clean it off, go in with the tip, and go in underneath, and then blend it together. And I'm going to take my eyeliner brush and eyeliner and line my top line. I'm just pressing it in, and then I'll go over and smooth it out. Okay, when I'm gonna do the outside, you want to draw an invisible line from the bottom of your lash, from your bottom lash line up to your eyebrow. So once you can visualize that, make the wing and try to follow that invisible line. You could even start the brush in the corner and drag it up, but whatever works for you. Now you're just going to take whatever's remaining on the brush and go right in between the lashes.